Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be looking at Bachmann's N-scale models of Scruffy and Toad. And I decided to review them together since I don't really have a lot to say about Scruffy. But I do think they're both excellent models, and let's get into why. Looking at Scruffy first, you can see that he's a repaint of the Troublesome Chucks, but he does look very good. The lettering looks really accurate and is all legible even though it's pretty small. And the orange framework also looks really nice. Here you can see Scruffy's face and it looks really good. All of the painted detail is done very nicely and doesn't bleed into each other. And one thing that I didn't know about this face that I actually found out while I was recording this video is that it's actually based on a face that was made for Scruffy but was never used in the show itself. And I always thought it was the face from when he was being pulled apart, but it's actually a different face from that. So I thought that was kind of interesting. And here's a look at Scruffy's other side, which has all of the same nicely painted detail. And here you can see that the framework on Scruffy's back is painted the same rusty orange as well. Inside of Scruffy is some nice planking detail, and finally on the bottom of Scruffy you can see that he's held together by screws and he has metal wheels and NEM couplings as is standard for the range. Moving on to Toad, you can see that he looks extremely accurate to his CGI render, and the colors look spot on, the detail looks great, the planking on the sides looks good. I love that they were able to get the little side lamps on there too. And even the handrails look pretty good, even though they're molded on. Although that is a pretty standard thing across N-Gage in general, so I'm not going to hold that against Toad here. The white lettering on Toad's side is also very nicely printed and is legible as well. You can also see that Toad's molded footboards look very nice, and they don't feel fragile to the touch either. Toad's face is also extremely accurate to the CGI series, and the printed detail looks very nice as well, although unfortunately one of the eyes on my model was a little bit scratched. You can also see that his buffers are painted silver, which is a nice touch. Here you can see Toad's other side, which has the same little lamp and the silver painted handrails. However, this side does not have the lettering that was seen on the other side, which is accurate to the CGI series. Toad's back also has some nice planking detail, as well as the silver buffers, and you can see that the windows actually have glazing in them, which is nice. Looking inside Toad's veranda, you can see a little door for the guard to get inside, as well as the brake handle. Toad's roof is also nicely painted white, and you can see that the little chimney is picked out nicely in black as well. One thing I do want to point out about Toad's buffers is that you can see from above, his buffers are actually closer together than they are on other items of rolling stock in the range, which I do think it looks a little odd. However, I do think that's accurate to the CGI series. Finally, here's a quick look underneath Toad, where you can see that he has metal wheels and NEM couplings as well. Scruffy and Toad are also very good models performance-wise, and I haven't really had any issues with them. Their wheels are extremely free rolling, and they haven't really had any issues with derailing over the Kato points, which is nice to see. Scruffy and Toad are both very good models overall, both in looks and in performance. And I'd definitely say that they're some of my favorite models in the range, especially Toad. And I'd definitely recommend either or both of them to anybody who's looking to get started in the N scale range, and I don't think you'd be disappointed in them. But thanks for watching, everyone. See you next time.